Hello everyone, my name is Amandeep. I hope you all doing great this evening. So I recently made a project on Python Django framework, that is online quiz management system. So there are three types of actor. First one is tutor who can add the quizzes. Second one is a student who can play the quizzes, and third one which you can log in from Django administrator, that is admin, who can check out what this both are doing and manage this both. So if you want to play any quizzes, before that it asks you to log in by student login. But before login, let's just try to create an quiz from tutor only. So I don't remember any tutor credentials, so let's just create an account. It is easy to create it. So we can just say tutor 9 testing. Email ID can be tutor 9 at the rate gmail.com. Mobile number can be 986325. It must be unique. Address can be KKKHT. Qualification can be B. Current status can be I am a teacher. City I am living is Indore. Password can be 123456 and confirm 123456. Make sure that you need to have these two passwords same so that it doesn't give any error. It's registering. Oh, it's successfully registered. So let's try to log in from the account we have just registered. So it's tutor 9 at the rate gmail.com and the password remains same 123456. So it's logged successfully. So this is the tutor dashboard. The courses offered is 2. So I will show you the courses what and this 2. This is the my quiz, that's the best thing. Any tutor can add the quizzes he wants to add it, and that will be like his unique quizzes. And this is the third one, that is students played. The quiz he will add and the students played the quizzes, that will be shown here. So let me show you courses first. So these courses are universal one, like courses is nothing but BE, MBBS, and you can add from here. This one be universal, any tutor can add, and this remains common for everyone. So you can add it just clicking here only. And topics also remains common. If you like add the maths, if you want to add a maths quiz, so you can just click here and add the maths, but still if it's not available here, but as it's available here, so you need to like no, don't create any topic. So let's just don't waste any time creating course, adding course and topics. Let's just try to add a quiz. So here saying no quiz exists, add some quiz, because we have just created the account. So let's try to add a quiz. So let's give an quiz name. So let's try to create quiz that is maths quiz 3.0. okay. So topic can be maths. You cannot just update this topic, so make sure while you're reading. Number of questions, we can say 2 number of questions. Each question carry 5 marks. So if we just need to like enter 10 here, but if we enter 15, so it will give an error. Let's see. And author name we can give any Rakesh Sharma. Okay, so when we click on add quiz, it will give an error. So error 404, that is calculation error. Okay, so as I said, it's giving error, so let's just update that from here only. So if we just click write 10, so it's total marks 10. Now it can be created. Now it will not throw any error, it's successfully added. Okay, now what we need to do, the next task is that quiz has been added, and next task is we need to add some questions. We can add as many quiz want to add from this button. So let's add some questions. So we can add up to 2 questions, as we said, as we give the valid credentials. So it's the question we need to add, so we can just directly write 2 plus 4 plus 5 is equal to like question mark. So what its the answer can be: 4 plus 5, 9 plus 11. I'm just showing you how actually it works, nothing. I'm just adding the question. 9 plus that is 11, so answer can be 11. So submit. Let's add one more question that we need to add. So second question can be 5 minus 5 plus 5 minus 5 plus 5. So the answer is 5. 4 3 2, the answer is 5. So let's add this. Question successfully added. The question must be unique, of course. So now when we click on this add, so it's saying already you have been added 2 questions. Now let's suppose you want to delete the question, you can click here, and for edit you can click here. But let's suppose we want to add one more question, so what we can do, we can just click here directly. We can add the quiz details, but if we like click here, what we need to do, we need to add one more question 3. So we need to write here 15. If we like write here 10 20 25, it will throw error because it use validation by JavaScript. So let's just update it up successfully. So now when we go on quiz and click on add, we can simply add one question. So let's edit 8 minus 5 or 1, whatever. So it will give like 5 8 9. Okay, let's just give option here and 2. So answer is 7. Yeah, it's not a tough question, but I'm just showing you guys how actually it works. So when we click on view, now it's showing 3 on 3. You can edit the question as well, like are you sure you want to edit? Yeah, I want to edit. So what we can say, 45 can become 245, like let's see it's added or not. Let's see, let's go to quizzes, add in view. So yeah, it has been changed like 245, right? So we have already added the quiz, and let's see, dashboard has been updated, I hope so. So total courses remains 2, but total quizzes becomes 1 as we added. But here it's showing 0 because no students yet played any of the quiz added by this tutor. So let's just log in and play this quiz. Here also the quiz may be updated, like as you can see, maths quiz 3.0. So what we need to do, we need to go to student login. Again, let's create an account. Just do it little fast. Student 9 tester account can be student9@gmail.com. Mobile number can be like this, which must be unique. It can be any like Khati wala tank. Okay. Qualification can be B. Current status can be I am a student of city can be. The password remains 123456, same password. That's done. So successfully registered. If you have been already registered, it will throughput an error. So let's try to log in. No, I don't want to save. Student, so what was the email ID? Student9 123456. So it's login successfully. As you can see, it's saying us to play any quiz we want to play. So if we just click on my results right now, it's saying that you haven't played any of the quizzes, and that's the simple my profile section. Here is the my profile and login, that's a simple section. So let's just don't waste the time on that. Let's just play the quiz we added recently. It's on 554 that we added, okay, just recently by Rakesh Sharma. So let's just click on play quiz, and 2 plus 4 plus 5. So let's play the quiz twice, and let's get pass one time and let's get fail one time. So let's get pass first. 2 plus 4 plus 5, so that can be 11. So let's just select it. Okay, Second question is 5, so answer remains 5. Third question, that is 8 minus 1, that answer is 7. That's done. So quiz completed. Let's see the answer. So student 9 played this quiz 3 on 3, 15 is the answer, as we gave 5 marks for each question, so 15 out of 15, 100% approx, and he got passed. So you can just rate the quiz, and the quiz ratings can be see on the home as well. So rating and quiz successfully saved. Okay, so let's play this quiz one more time and see the results of thing. So 2 plus 4 plus 5, that is 245. That's a wrong answer we are giving. First answer saved. Second, let's give the right answer, because still 70% marks you need to correct this answer save. And let's give the right answer, still you will get failed. So 1 is right out of 3, right? So let's see the result. It's 2 out of 3. I guess we have gave 2 answers right, so let's just play again. I am sorry for that, maybe there may be an error. I'm sorry for that. So 2 plus 4 plus 5, that is 245. That's the wrong answer. Again, this is a wrong answer. Let's select one right answer. Okay, 8 minus 1, that is 7. So we have selected. So the result will be 1 out of 3, right? So it's 1 out of 3. It's working correctly. Maybe we have selected some 2 right answers in the last time. So let's again rate the quiz. So you are it's saying fail, better luck next time. Quiz and rating has been saved. So let's go to my results and see. First it's saying that no quizzes has been played, so we first got pass, second time we got fail, and again third time we got fail. So there are 2 buttons, you can report error and send mail. So let's not make this video like very big. So let's just let me show you now on tutor only that tutor dashboard has been updated or not. So let's quickly log into tutor dashboard. So the email ID was tutor9 and password was 12345. Let's see if we like add wrong password, what it says. So as we gave the wrong password, it's a invalid credentials. Okay, so it's also working. So sorry, tutor9. Let's give the right password. Login successfully. So wow, total courses remain same, quizzes remain same, but student place 0. Firstly it was 0, now it's saying that 3 times, 3 times it got played. First time it got, the student got passed, that is student name we created, student name it's showing here, first name, and 2 times it got failed. So of course this tutor can even report the error or even send the mail to anyone. So that's the simple project we made, and if you want I can let you see about admin panel also. Let's log out and see admin panel as well. So Django admin, from admin you can see all the details of any tutor or student as well. So it's like users, so add question, quiz detail, check answer, courses, results, topic, tutor, users. So it's just, let's see to users, it's lagging little. So as you can see we have multiple users, we just created user and student number 9. So that's what, how actually it works. I hope you like my video. If you like it, do like and share and subscribe. And if you want to learn how you can just easily make this kind of website in Django, so comment. If maybe I will share some videos so that you can easily make this website as well. It's really easy, you can just create this kind of website in 2 or 3 days. That's not a difficult task. So I hope you guys like it. Thank you so much for watching this video.